Hi everyone, I'm Casey Williams. The Toyota Avalon is not the most exciting car in the world. It's more like grandma's limousine than a sports sedan. But like the Toyota Camry on which it's based, it's a very well-built car, and it's well recognized for being so. So Toyota's challenge going forward is, how do they take grandma's limousine and make it a car that's more suitable for younger baby boomers, Gen Xers, and the upcoming millennials as they start to grow up and have families of their own. So the car we have today is the Toyota Avalon Touring Edition. And I think you'll see they've really made a great attempt at attracting those younger buyers. I think this styling recognizes that we've got to keep grandma happy, again, while also attracting younger buyers. And I think it's a very good balance. I like the front end, kind of this 1950s Ferrari grille design down below, very crisp. And I like the front, I like the chrome. I like how the chrome extends into the headlamps assembly right here. Again, just gives it a very nice face. LED headlamps, LED driving lamps here, and LED turn lamps down below. So again, very high tech front end of the car, and really brings it up to current standards. So come around the side of the car, and you start to get a perspective of how big this car is. Again, it's essentially a stretched Camry, so it's a very full-size car. But with the 18-inch black alloy wheels, it gives it kind of that slam Japanese tuner car look. I don't think you're going to go drift this car. If you did, it'd be a very big car drifting, but I think it looks pretty good. I like the deep crimson mica paint color. I think that looks good on the car. Again, just picture with tinted windows and the black wheels. I think looks really good. And it's a very sleek car. Some detail in the body lines, nice creases here. Again, it looks very sophisticated, looks expensive. And I think with tinted windows, you almost kind of get that Mercedes AMG look to the car. I think it's very nice. You come around the back, kind of get the fastback roof line a little bit in the back of it. Wraparound tail lamps, LEDs here. And as you'd expect in a big car, it's got a very big trunk. 4 people can easily put all their luggage in here and get away for a week. But overall, I think the design is very well done. As you would probably expect in a Toyota, look, Avalon has enough power, but not an overwhelming amount of power. And it also balances that with efficiency. So you have a 3.5-liter V6, delivers 268 horsepower to the front wheels. It gets 21 miles per gallon in the city, 31 miles per gallon on the highway. And I think that's really decent for, again, a very full-size American car. The engine goes to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's paddle shifted, if you can believe that, if you want to paddle shift it. So if you really do get that mood and you really want to go take the car down a 2-lane road, you can do that. It has another feature too. It has the eco mode to help the fuel efficiency, makes the throttle a little less sensitive, lightens up the steering just a little bit, and sport mode that'll tighten the steering, make the throttle a little more sensitive. Again, it's really just a little bit of theatrics. It doesn't do anything to the chassis when you press those buttons, but it does change the mood of the car ever so slightly. I wanted to start in the back so you can see how much space is actually back here. Again, lots of legroom. And again, you're really talking about a stretched Camry with more space, pretty much all of it going to the back seat. So again, you can sit back here very comfortably. You've got your own air vents, cup holders, nice armrest. There's a pass-through to the trunk to get longer items through here if you have skis or something else you'd like to put through. 2 people can sit in the back very comfortably, put the back seat up, and you can actually, with the low floor and the front wheel drive, there's no tunnel, you can actually get 3 people back here on short trips. So again, I think you could get in the back seat of this car, unlike a lot of mid-sized cars, ride across the country, be very comfortable back here. I think Toyota did a very good job of making a car stylish inside and very usable, but also, integrate the technology very well. Some of the stylish things, I like the layered effect here, the materials stitched here. This is all soft touch and contrasting color, kind of a wood grain pattern down below. You got heated leather seats. And I like the brown kind of vinyl stitched here as well, around the cup holders. I just think it looks very classy and kind of gives it some character to the inside of the car. Some of the technology on this car, you've got wireless phone charging down below. You put your phone on the shelf and charge it here. You've got Bluetooth, USB, audio inputs, so you got a lot of convenience for your connected devices. It's got navigation, it's got the touch screen for the audio, got satellite radio, automatic climate control. So again, a lot of technology there as well. But what I really like is how they've integrated those controls into the panel here as well. A lot of cars you get in, it's swipe screens and it's complicated, and you're trying to find volume on the touch screen. And you've got some of that here, but they also kept the main controls simple. So you've got audio, and these are just little touch pads, phones all here, climate control. You've got a slider for the fan speed, very easy to figure out, auto there. But there's still a proper volume knob, proper tuning knob. You can get through the radio stations very simply, not complicated at all. So it gives you all the technology you want without any of the complication in it. So some of the safety features, you've got the rear backup camera, rear cross path detection, blind spot warning. This car does not have the forward collision alert system, adaptive cruise control. You can get those features on the Avalon if you want to. This car does not have it. So I think overall it's just a very usable car, a very comfortable car. But yet it does have enough technology, I think younger buyers will appreciate it. Well, it's probably my age. 41 years old, Gen Xer, have a kid at home. And I'm just getting to that age where I don't want the little sport coupe anymore. And I want something a little more different than the average family sedan. I wouldn't really want a Camry, wouldn't want the cars in that class. And I think the Avalon just gives you something special. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit roomier. And I think Toyota's done enough, especially with the wheels and the paint and the interior features, to give you a car that you don't just completely feel like an old person driving it. And I think that's really what the appeal of this car is. Grandma's happy in it, but I think our grandson could also be happy in it as well. So looking at pricing, well, the Avalon starts just under $33,000. This one, as equipped, is $37,880. For everything this car has on it, the size, I think that's very competitive with cars like the Buick LaCrosse, the Chrysler 300, and Nissan Maxima. Well, next week we'll have another great car. Until then, storm forward.